rare, legal, and safe. That is coined by the first president that I was able to vote for, William Jefferson Clinton. And I was able to vote for him. And that's what he said about abortion. And that's right. That's right. That's where we should be. And out of the liberals, y'all get all up in arms and then y'all keep on everywhere you go. You talking about, oh, abortion, abortion. And it's going to get the suburban moms like, why? Joe Biden, the suburban moms didn't vote you in office. Black moms did. The black moms that people, that our kids are dying in the street, Joe. You know the black folks, when you went to North Carolina, you was dead in the water. It was the black women. Because it wasn't the black men, it was the black women. And what's near dear to us is our children. So abortion, it'll go through the courts and it'll work itself out. Because at the end of the day, it's too much out here that I know y'all gonna go get the extreme cases of rape and incest and say this and that. But I'm sure in that case, it's a family decision and they'll be able to get an abortion if they need one. But to have sex and pop pills and kill, no, and even when you're doing that, you don't even know how you messing your own self up. So we shouldn't be doing that either. I don't think that a young girl should go and have sex and then go pop a pill. But that's their decision. But it's getting so out of hand. So now you got these crazy people on the right that's just pushing, and then they say something, and the politicians go and run with it and start all kind of hell with all this stuff. But Joe, we don't care about that. We want to do something about this violence in the street. We want to do something about these high house prices, this inflation. Do that, Joe. Do that. Where go in the inner city, Joe, and get some programs set up where you can teach so they can plumbers and all that kind of stuff. Get them back to work the shop, working with their hands, and get them out of these street corners, because that's all you're gonna get is mayhem. And another thing, while we up in arms, see, let me tell y'all something. Liberal white women, I'm talking to y'all. See, you're fighting for a right because it seems like they're taking rights from you. We in the business of trying to fight for rights in the first place. And I know it's a disparity between women and men, and I know how it was, and y'all have to fight for the right to vote just like we did, and I understand that, but it's not the same. It's not the same. And for you guys to push this narrative, then you push these crazy Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jim Jordan and all these DeSantis and Trump, you push them down our throat because the way you acting. Because you're another strain of craziness. Now, look at Abbott. Now, this man done went and killed somebody. And soon as they found him guilty, the court found him guilty, law and order. You got Abbott said he's trying to find a way to sit up there and pardon him. And now, you know what? When he pardoned him, then the justice, Biden, get Merrick Garland in there and file civil rights, file some kind of charge, find a federal charge for that man. And let these states know that y'all not going to be pushed around. Quit letting these Republicans do anything. Is this something y'all can do to Tennessee? Can y'all withhold money from Tennessee? Do something. I don't care who gets mad or what. The folks in Tennessee ain't finna vote for you no way, Joe. So get in there and do something about it. It's got to be something. Because this makes no sense. And then they had this crook for the head of the party done did all this stuff, and then they want to ask them out. But that's neither here nor there. I couldn't even sleep because I'm trying to read articles and get my little stuff in and see what's going on in the world, and all I see is abortion, abortion, abortion. It's too much It's so many ways not to get pregnant. Why we need to be saying, you know what? Don't get pregnant. There's so many ways not to get pregnant. So in this day and age, I'm pretty sure if one of these, and it happened late in Ohio or somewhere in the Midwest, where a 12-year-old was, or very young girl was raped by an uncle or somebody and was pregnant, and they wouldn't give her an abortion, and she had to go across the streets, and they was gonna arrest the people and all that. Yeah. That's extreme. Most cases, it's not like that. Most time, abortion is when you go. A lot of it is not even thought of. They just, I mean, that's something I just don't want to touch it. I mean, it's legal because at the end of the day, it comes down. It's gonna be a slippery slope because how I'm gonna say I don't want a baby, but me and the man say he wants the baby. So what do? I can't implant the baby in the man, and surely I'm not gonna have it and then give it to the man. So what are we doing? What are we doing? So all this here, y'all need to stop. All this stuff, I'm just not with it when it comes to this. That's the issue, and I don't think that they should be messing with it. But that they told y'all what they was gonna do. They was gonna get the Supreme Court, and they was going to get so they can overturn this. And now they going into schools taking out history that's not favorable to them. And this is what they do because it's like they losing control. They see America that we don't see. They see a browning of America, a black and browning of America, and then we're so low brow and no count that we are running into the ground, and that's what they see, and they losing their minds, and if you in that kind of, and then they know they crazy. Them folks voted in Donald John Trump. These people who saying, oh, you can't have an abortion. These people who saw this is from against God, but they voted that man in. So it's a bunch of hypocritical stuff. Nobody's above the law until the law come after one of them. Then you shouldn't do it because it'll do something to the country. Ain't nobody thought about the country when they voted that man in the office. And there you got Greg Abbott. And I'm gonna tell y'all something too about my people. Y'all want to sit up there and say, but they letting the LGBT, they taking over because they voted. They voted. All them people changed their mind because they voted. Oh, you're not with gay rights? Well, we're not gonna vote for you. So do you see what the Democratic Party and all the liberals is moving to? Those people who think abortion is a top issue. Suburban moms. Why are suburban moms worried about abortion? That they're not going to vote for you because they don't care about that. They just like their husbands and everybody else. So I don't understand. Y'all, we have to do something about something. Let's see, us black people, we're not, we ain't never had no rights, no way. We had to fight for every right we got, and we probably ain't got them. We ain't. And Joe, why are y'all not getting in there, setting up programs to get these kids out these corners? Teach them, shop, instead of giving these organizations the money. Set up a shop and you do it yourself. You can't get these art because it's always gonna be some mess. All these regulations. Get in these inner cities, set up shop, and pay them. We're gonna pay you. We're gonna pay you to do this. That's what we used to have summer programs where we can work and get paid to work in the summer to help buy school clothes and stuff. That stuff is all but obsolete now. So it's a lot of things that worked in the past that is not, y'all just abandon it because somebody lined their pocket. So then the program is no good. You have to get these kids off the corner. They got to have some hope. And, all this thing, then this is what we need to do for a country. And all these, with the high price, all this inflation and everything that's going on, do something about, that'll help that out too. get prices back. But I think once prices go up, they gonna stay that way. I just think once, because nobody, it's capitalism and they capitalize on every opportunity that it is. But they want the poor people not, oh, you should not take a bonus because they want us to, on our backs, that we shouldn't have to, we should not capitalize off of whatever is happening in the world. But they can do it, but they don't want the working class and the poor class to do it. But at the end of the day, this abortion stuff, I'm sick of it. He said, they said it. Mitch, all of them been saying they're going to get the Supreme Court. They're going to pick who they are. Because what needs to happen is they shouldn't be sitting up there forever anyway. We should vote for their ass too. We should vote them in because Clarence can do all that stuff he can do because he's there for life. What you gonna do? They gotta die out of there. So it needs to go, we have to vote for them too. Start voting for these folks and you will see how much their conviction about. I bet you if we could have voted, I bet you it wouldn't have been like that. Because they would have said, they would have listened to, I want to be a judge and I want to be in power. So they wouldn't have voted to overturn it. And a lot of stuff, the way they did with the Voting Rights Act, and they overturned that. And then when they did it, what did the state start doing? Messing around with folks, trying to keep them from voting. And it's just a sin and a shame all at once. And then you got Abbott up here. Texas. Why can't we can keep corning? Why can't we get rid of Abbott and Cruz? Can we just get rid of them too? And all the folks that's with them. I mean, we better than that, Texas. Texas, get rid of them too. Because why would he sit up here as soon as that? I mean, that was insensitive, and he don't care about nobody but the people who vote for him. And you shouldn't be that way as a governor. Biden shouldn't be that way as a president. He should care about what all Americans and do what's best for all Americans. And guess what? Some people not going to like it, but it needs to be what's best. But to sit up here and this man done went and killed these folks in cold blood, and you say you're going to pardon, what about their family? Just that man deserved to die? And talking about he was standing his ground. How did he stand his ground when he said he wanted to kill him? Abbott, it's a sin and a shame. How y'all going about here. And I couldn't even, I'm reading my papers and stuff and all this stuff coming up. I couldn't sleep. I said, well, get up and just make you a video or two. And it's just all kind of craziness going on. And I just hope that one liberal, I hope somebody come talk to me. Come talk to me. Anybody from them campaigns you want to win, come talk to me. And I would let you, and you tell me what y'all talking about, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. But I can't never get y'all. All y'all want is me to donate $5, donate $10. Nah, listen to what I gotta say, then I'm gonna give you $5 or $10. Good night, everybody. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you in a minute. Bye.